Hi guys, and welcome to the Sheffield Wednesday Luton Town review. If you could like, subscribe and share this video, it would be much appreciated. And if you want to donate to the channel, there are links in the description below. So, we are coming up against the Luton team, and it's one of those teams you have to be very careful with because they're the kind of team that will be very underrated, and it seems to be our bogey teams, anyone down there, or the teams that we should be beating. Now, this is a great opportunity to get more points on the board so we can get out this minus tally. Hopefully we can get a win here and then a win at Rotherham in midweek. Then we'll be back to 0 or 2 points, I think it'll be. But it will be very interesting to see what happens. But I will also be discussing that on Monday with the Football Vlogger podcast lot. So, our team news today is Dawson, Adebayo, Flint, Van Aken, Harris, Bannon, Pelopessi, Reach, Marriott, Kachunga and Patterson, with subs Wildsmith, Palmer, Boren, Delabatsai, Hunt, Windass and Rhodes. Now, I feel a bit unlucky for Windass at the minute. Had a good start and now he's having to get bench roles at times, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. It looks like it's a 4-4-2, but I'm not 100% sure. We need the likes of Brown, Iorfa, Longo. We've just been hit with injuries yet again at the wrong part of the season for us, where we need players in, and especially Longo. Longo's a huge me. Don't get me wrong, I like Pelopessi, but Longo can do the job Pelopessi does 10 times better. I really do feel like that. Pelopessi good, but he sometimes doesn't. He just doesn't do it in a way that Longo does. It'll be interesting to see how Marriott, Kachunga and Patterson get on. It looks like it probably Reach and Harris on the wings, with possibly maybe a Kachunga somewhere on the right wing. We don't know yet. It'll be interesting. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see what we do if it is 4-4-2. We'll see what happens. But I'm slightly confident about this game. I took a lot of positive from the game against Brentford, even though we lost. So let's see what happens, and hopefully we can get all 3 points today. So in that first half, we got off to a very shaky start. In about 20 seconds of the game kicking off, they could have been 1-0 up if it wasn't for Flint. Dawson comes out, makes a bit of a meal out of it and misses it, and it just doesn't fill you with confidence at all when that happens. And we come forward and we try and we have a shout for a penalty. The player has been barred over, doesn't get anything for it at all. And they're just playing that kind of game where they're on the floor, they're very physical, it's very much a League One team, even though they've been Championship for now their second season. That's how they're still set up to be. And it's very physical, and we can't do it. We miss that physicality in midfield when we don't have the likes of Longo and stuff. And you're trying to get the ball forward, you're trying to go forward, you're trying to make things stick. And we have a couple of good little headers, but that's about it. And the referee hasn't helped. There's been stuff that he's not given for us, which then it's been the exact same kind of challenge, and it's automatically a foul to Luton. And it's just how they play. That's how they play, and that's how it's happened. And you just think, is it going to be one of those days? Is it going to be one of those days where you're playing a team and they just keep doing the usual down thing and something might happen, that thing? And the referee hasn't been great so far in the first half. But we have to come out in the second half. We have to change it a little bit and see what we can do here. But it doesn't fill you with much confidence when that happens, and you do feel like that. And the problem is what you'll have now, you'll have a lot of people on Twitter saying, oh, you got to go now, kind of thing, what is this? But we haven't been that bad. We played okay. We just struggled a little bit with the physicality of it. So we'll see how we do in the second half. So in the second half, we carry on a little bit how we did, but we were doing a lot better, coming more forward. They had a chance with Patterson, headed it straight at the keeper. He headed that either side. it's a goal. Bannon with a lovely chance. But then Van Aken gets a straight red card. I don't think it was a red card for me. It was a 50-50 ball. The player had gone down. And I don't think it was a red. It was a 50-50 ball. A yellow, possibly, but not a straight red. And we're down to 10 men. And it just made life a hell of a lot harder. But also, in that first half, just before that, we had a goal disallowed. Perfect header. Marriott had a clash with another player. The player had gone down with it. I don't think there was much in it at all. He'd hardly touched him, and he'd gone straight down. And that, you're thinking, oh, here we go again. And then there was a free kick to Luton, and it's a complete air shot. He misses it and then goes down. And luckily, the free kick goes over. But they do make it 1-0. And it's one of those games where you could see it coming. We're down to 10 men. We have a goal disallowed. Should have had a penalty in the first half. Doesn't get given. And then we have the situation with the goal. So it is what it is. So we have to do a lot better in the trying to get into it. We make all our subs, we try and go forward, and we have some good chances, but nothing really sticks. We have another shout for a penalty again. Harris had got his arm pulled, not given. They have a chance right near the end to make it 2-0 if they hit the post. And it's one of those games. I was really hoping that by the end of this week, we'll be on at least -2. And now we're going into a South Yorkshire derby on Wednesday night, I believe it is, against Rotherham, needing the win. And they're going to be well up for this now. So Rotherham, we are going to be against them. And we have got to get a win. We've got to get a win, and we've got to get to 0 points. If we're not in 0 points by the Bournemouth game, I believe, we're going to really struggle. Luckily, teams are not picking up points down at the bottom at the moment. So there's a lot of teams that are very just not in double digits yet. So that's handy for us. But we need to start picking up points. This is the issue. And what's the really frustrating thing is you see the results of today. And you see that Stoke beat Brentford 3-2. Reading won 3-0 against Rotherham, so they've lost, but they're going to come against us. And that normally means that when a team's lost the next one, they can come to us and get something. And that's the same with Luton today. Luton haven't won a game since the opening day against Barnsley. They win that game, but they haven't won one since. And now they go get a win against us at home. And our home record is shocking. We've got Rotherham away, which is good because it means it's not at home. I kind of like that a lot. I don't like the ideas of being at home, really. And then we've got Wickham away. For us, away games are the best game tackle we'll be able to, but we haven't won at home since February. It's a lot. It's a hard. It's just one of those ones when you come up against a team who's that physical, and then they've also got the referee who's giving everything and just didn't look great for me. And I don't like slating referees off. I really don't at the end of the day, but I just feel that. And you can disagree with me if you want, but for me, it was a poor one by the referee, and we lose it 1-0. So in the week where we were hoping to get to positive numbers, we've lost against Brentford, equally the best team in the Championship, and we've lost to Luton, who's one of those doggy teams that kind of just get wins physically one way or another. Scrappy game, but gets it done. So it is a loss for us. Twitter going to go mental with all the people who are going to be calling for Monk out or anything like that. If you've seen the game, you'll know it wasn't that way, but hey ho, that's Twitter for you. Please like, subscribe, and share the video. Monday night, I will be on the Football Vlogger podcast. I will have my say about this. It won't be great, but hey ho, I will have my say, and that'll be on the Lee Charles channel. Just search it in YouTube. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.